For the last week or so, Anna has been on nights. She's never done nights before. It has been very new, very different, and has led to a very different daily routine for all of us. In this video, I'm going to show you that new daily routine. And it starts now, 6 a.m. She finishes work in about an hour and a half. So my alarm's just gone off. I've got about 45 minutes to get myself ready before I have to get Andy up and get him ready. Which means I have to get out of bed. And I don't really want to. Every day I have to put the thing up because Anna puts the thing down. You can't watch the next bit because I'll be naked. That stuff. Face stuff. Beard stuff. All of which leaves me looking and smelling delightful with 8 minutes to go. I did have a poo in amongst all that as well, but figured you didn't need to see that, but also figured you'd question how it took me 37 minutes to clean my teeth and have a shower. That's why. You can't really see the next bit because Andy sleeps naked and gets ready naked. But basically, it involves me giving him back his box full of his devices, which he gives to us at 10 o'clock every night when he goes to bed. So that's his phone, his iPad, his Xbox controller, his Switch, his PlayStation controller. He gets all that back at 7 a.m. So in a second, I'll go and put that back in his room, wake him up, and he'll go and do his getting ready things in his bathroom. And I'll meet you down in the kitchen where we'll have 10 minutes or so to quickly eat some breakfast and then get in the car. And that light's annoying, and that light blew this morning and the bulbs are downstairs, so we're sat in the dark because I'm not going downstairs to get a light bulb and then coming all the way back up. You've met me, right? Right, Andy. It is, it's morning. It's time for toast.
Toast get Mummy first.
Yeah, we're gonna have toast, then go and get Mummy. Yeah, so you're gonna get up and get ready, and I'm gonna go make your toast.
Yeah, where first?
Toast, then Mummy.
Let's go to the toilet.
Yeah, you can go to the toilet and get dressed, and then it's toast and then Mummy. Okay? And he still has 6 slices of toast for breakfast, so that's all for him, and then some. Now I don't have time for a full coffee in the morning because we've only got a few minutes. What I do have time for is a very quick espresso that I can throw down my neck to make sure I don't crash the car and kill us, which is always a positive. Is this thing ready? Espresso, please. Espresso, please. It's got to warm up. Usually in videos it happens as soon as the button is pressed. I imagine there's some fancy editing involved there. I like mine with hot water. I'm fussy. In addition to coffee, first thing in the morning, must have water. All the water, like 2 glasses of water. And it looks like we're out of water. I've got to pour it out of a bottle like a caveman. There's no water in the fridge. So it's basically a write-off. I've got to drink water out of the tap. So my breakfast, also toast, but brown and in far smaller quantities because I'm an adult. Yet I have to be the fat one. Right, medicine. Ah. And then pop and breakfast. I know there'll be people who haven't watched our videos before who are like, you're giving him pop for breakfast? Yeah, it's the deal he makes. He'll take his medicine if we give him a Dr. Pepper to wash it down. That's a deal we're willing to make. He only has 2 a day, 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner time. The rest is water. I think that's okay. All that effort to make myself beautiful, and I've still got Marmite on my t-shirt after breakfast. 7:15. Car keys, shoes on. Now we go get Anna. One of the reasons I wanted to do this is because every single day this week has been exactly the same, and I wanted to make that point. Although today, this is the first morning in this whole week of Anna doing nights I haven't had to scrape ice off the window. 2021 is great. We made it to Anna's work. I obviously can't show you where that is, or show you her, because it'll be obvious where she works if you see what she's wearing. Yeah, we'll pick her up, we'll take her home. Weirdly, in this new Tier 4 universe, very little traffic on the road at 7:15 AM on a Sunday morning. So I think we saw one other car on the way here over a 10-mile drive. So nice quick journey. It does mean we're like 5 minutes early. So now he has to sit in the back getting all grumpy because she's not coming out straight away. Well, it is now 26 minutes past 8. We are home. Anna's in bed. Andy's doing his own thing in his bedroom. I'm changed, which means it's now my turn to work. So I'm going to crack on, make a few Football Manager videos, answer the doorbell. That is some impressive service. 8:27 on a Sunday morning, and my Morrison's food box has just arrived for the week, which is, this week, it's a vegan food box. Not fully vegan anymore. Talked about it at length on stream, but still trying to be plant-based as much as I can whilst fitting around Anna's quirks and food requirements. So every now and again I get a vegan food box delivered just to make sure I'm stocked up on all of my lovely vegan things that I can have for lunches and stuff like that when I've not got to eat with Anna. But that's that arrived. I'm going to crack on, make some Football Manager videos for a few hours. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to leave you with Past Kev, who's got a message from this week's sponsor. Folks, I'm just taking a moment to thank this video's sponsor, Skillshare. Now, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes for creative and curious people. And as we're entering the new year, wherever you're looking to develop a new skill, maybe polish up on something that you didn't quite master last year, or even just find a new creative outlet, then Skillshare is very much the place for you. They have classes on all sorts of creative and lifestyle topics. I'm starting 2021 the way I ended 2020, trying to improve the quality of these videos, which for me means another exploration of the word cinematography, a word I'm quite afraid of because it's a little bit more complicated than just holding a camera in front of me and trying not to shake it too much, which has been my vlogging style for the last 4 years. So this course, DIY Cinematography, Make Your Video Look Like a Movie by Ryan Booth, sounds like the course for me. I'm currently looking through the section on lighting just to make sure I've got all my lighting here set up properly. But the part I'm really interested in is learning how to work better with natural light, because although when I'm in this room, the light is really good, you've seen on some of the videos recently, as soon as I venture into the rest of the house or outside, sometimes the lighting on my videos can be a little bit hit and miss. I'm hoping my man Ryan is going to help me fix that. Skillshare's curated specifically for learning. There's no ads on the platform, so you can just get on with learning without being interrupted. And they have new classes and topics launching all the time.
What's more, with an annual subscription, it costs you less than $10 a month to sign up for too. And if that wasn't enough, the first 1,000 people to sign up with my link down in the description below get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. You've heard me say it before, and I'm definitely going to say it again now. Sponsorships like this one really allow me to commit more and more time to this channel. So if you're enjoying the content we're producing at the moment, you want to see more of it, check out Skillshare, support the sponsors. You've got nothing to lose. If you're one of the first 1,000 people, it's going to cost you nothing. And also, you might find out it's a pretty cool service that you want to end up using as well. Thank you to everyone who's already used the links on past videos. And let me know down in the comments what new skills you're going to be learning for 2021. Now let me pass back to other Kev. There is a chance I'm wearing the same suit as I was wearing when I recorded that advert a week ago. Was I? Am I? Who knows? I've got some PO Box stuff to open as well. These are the last bits left over from arriving over Christmas. They've been here a little while now. Luckily, we do still have our Christmas tree up because we're the kind of people who try and get the absolute most out of Christmas. So even the Christmas cards will get a couple of days on display before we pack everything up for the year. So let's have a look in this envelope first. This is packed full of letters and things to everyone. I got a colouring book on Christmas Eve. I've coloured everyone in the family a picture. I hope you like them. Hope you had an amazing Christmas. I love your videos and have been watching for a long time. I have autism like Andy. I hope 2021 is a better year than last year. From Blake. Blake, thank you very much. And Blake has sent us a whole load of pictures that they've coloured in for us. So thank you very much, Blake. I'll pop those over here. We have a bag. What is in the bag? It's not for you, Dave, probably. I mean, it might be for Dave. In the bag, we have to Kev, Anna, and Andy. Here are a couple of nostalgic toys I thought you might like. I got them in the 80s, in an 80s, 90s mystery box. I know from watching your vlogs that Andy likes Slinky, so I imagine he could add it to his collection. The Mini Magic 8 Ball is the world's smallest. It's from the world's smallest collection, but I already have them, so I thought you might like it. Hope you enjoy them. From Becky Green and Bluebell the dog. So what have we got here? This is the Slinky, and that is a really, really small Magic 8 Ball. That's insanely small. Tiny. To work. Can't read what it says. It's so small. Not likely. Well, it does. Can't predict whether it works or not. We have another card here. It's been sellotaped down so that we can't get into it. To Kevin, Anna, Lucy, Amy, and Andy, best wishes for a healthier new year from Becky. Thank you very much, Becky. And then lastly, before we get back into the rest of the video, we have a big old box. What is in this big old box? Again, Dave, probably not for you. He is desperate. Desperate for it to be for him. Can I help you, Dave? Oh my goodness, this is lots of treats and gifts and things. Various things for various people, so let's make sure we get the right stuff for the right people. So it's from Louise Brooks Green. It's stuff for Anna, Amy and Lucy by the looks of it. So to Anna, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your gift of a friend's party game. So the friend's party game is for Anna. Thank you very much. And then to Lucy, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your gift of a bath bomb from Louise. In fact, they're both bath bombs. So it's that's brilliant. It's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup bath bombs. One for Lucy, one for Amy. Louise, thank you very much. I'll make sure that they... I think I got cut off right at the end because I hit the space bar on my keyboard, which stops the recording. I was just telling Dave you can't have a bath bomb. That's all you missed. I'll make sure everything gets to the relevant people. Thank you to everybody who sent Christmas presents and cards and things through to the PO Box this year. It is very kind of you and very much appreciated. On with the video. So, quick break for lunch now. Anna's still in bed.
I've just had my lunch. I had a peanut butter and jam sandwich, only the second one I've ever had in my life. It was pretty good. Andy's dinner's in the oven. He'll come down in a minute, watch QI on Netflix in the kitchen while he eats his dinner, and then when his dinner is done, he'll go back upstairs around about the time Anna will be waking up. She's been in bed since about 8. It'll be about 1 when he gets back up there, so 5 hours isn't a lot of sleep, but it's how we're making it work. So he'll go up there, he'll wake Anna up, and then they'll watch a Disney movie together in Andy's room, and then Anna's up, and that's her day. So just need to get his fish fingers done. Right, that's Andy's lunch done. So he is now upstairs with Anna watching his Disney film. There'll be a couple of hours up there, which means me and Dave are back in the office, so I can do one more Football Manager video. I usually aim to finish about 3 o'clock, which is when they're about done. Anna then comes downstairs and just chills out for an hour or two, plays a game, watches TV, whatever. You know, normal evening stuff. She's having her evening between 3 and 5, at which point I'll probably head out for a walk and then come back and get dinner ready early, so we're all eating by 5, because then Andy's bath has to be early as well. We've got this down to a fine art now. It is now much later in the day, 4 o'clock to be precise. I have come upstairs to make dinner. I've just done some sweaty exercise as well, using my, that's why my hair's now a mess again, using my under the table exercise bike thingy. So I've just done like half hour, 35-40 minutes on that, and Anna had got up and come downstairs into the living room, but when I came out of my office to tell her I was going to come up here and make dinner, she's curled up on a beanbag on the living room floor, back asleep again. She's not done that all week. This is night 7 that she's doing tonight, so clearly the lack of sleep is properly caught up with her now, so I'll wake her up just before dinner. But I am going to be making homemade fish and chips. Like I mentioned earlier, not vegan anymore. We've talked about it on stream quite a few times, but with all of Anna's food allergies and stuff, specifically the was it the lactose or the gluten or the combination of the two? Basically, it was very difficult to do a vegan, lactose-free, gluten-free diet, and so we've compromised. I cook us a dinner that we can both eat, and I try and be plant-based the rest of the time. I even sometimes sneak in a plant-based meal in the evenings, but I can't get them by her very often. She doesn't like anything like tofu, or she can't have seitan because it's gluten, so it has to be something really good to convince her. She doesn't mind a lentil curry, but we can't have one every day. So probably 5 nights a week we're having something animal based. Maybe half the time it's fish, the other half it's meat. Today it's fish and chips. Dinner consumed. Let's turn that fan off. Noisy fan. Dinner consumed. Anna is now upstairs giving Andy his bath. It's 6 o'clock. It's an earlier bath than normal. Normal bath time is 7:30, but 7:30 is when we have to take Anna back to work again. You may have noticed the only time I've spent in the same room as Anna today was when we were eating our dinner. This is the last day of this. This has been a very strange week. Neither of us have ever done nights before. I don't care for it, but I'm cracking on with a bit of editing while they're up there, and probably need to start editing this as well. Well, it's now 7:30, so pretty much 12 hours to the minute since Anna got in the car at work this morning. We need to get back in the car to take her back to work. Andy's had his bath, so we're just going to load in the car, take her there. It's like a 30-minute round trip, so we'll go and do that now. You're excited, aren't you?
No.
Hear that excitement? She's really looking forward to it. 7 nights in a row of this. This is about the most time we've spent together in a week.
Yes, it is.
I was saying before, the only time we've been in the same room as each other is at meal times.
Yes,
and then when we're in the car. Nights are rubbish. Another weird thing we discovered about Anna being on nights is that me and Andy have not been in this living room at all. The TV has not been on. We've not been in here. The only time I come in is to let Dave outside to have a little bit of a run around, or if I need to go out the back to the bins or to the car. But yeah, If Anna didn't exist, me and Andy, we don't need a living room. We're all right with each having our own room with our stuff in, and then a communal area where we can eat and converse 3 times a day. We are back from dropping Anna off. It is 8:05, so Andy's got just under 2 hours now until bedtime. He has his devices taken off him again at 10. So we've now got a couple of hours to just kind of chill out and do our own thing. So I'm going to carry on editing this video. I've probably only got another half hour or so to do. I did the bulk of it after dinner. Obviously I can't do the bits I haven't yet recorded yet. And then I'll probably go and be a teenager and lie on the bed and read a book or watch YouTube, because the last thing I want with Anna not here at bedtime is any kind of issues with Andy. So I tend to not go too far away from him for much of the evening, just so if anything starts to go wrong I can nip it in the bud. But I need to do this first with the door open so I can hear if anything's going on up there. And that's down. Andy's shoe, put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Oh, bloody dog picks up every shoe that's ever near him. Editing. And just to be on the safe side while I'm editing, baby monitor, which I can't show you on because it's pointing straight at his bed and he's naked. Well, made it through to 3 minutes to 10 without incident. Reading a wrestling book because I'm a big loser, and it's pretty much time to go and take his bits and pieces off him, clean his teeth. We do headspace. He likes to do headspace every night. There's a couple of relaxation things that he does before bed, and then he'll be asleep in 20 minutes or so, and then I can get back into bed. Normally, of course, I would be streaming at this time, but can't stream when I've got to be there if anything happens with him, and also got to put him to bed part way through. So that's why it's been a week off streaming for me. Oh, and it is 10 o'clock because he has just brought his box full of devices in. That's some good training. Right, I'll come and do your teeth. Well, that's him in bed. We're about, quick maths, Kev, 16 hours after I was last in here brushing my teeth. I'm going to finish the video in here because he's in his bathroom next door. We just did headspace, but now he's gone in there for a poo, which he often does because he knows he has his devices taken off him at 10, but he can get away with going to the toilet afterwards as long as he doesn't have devices. It's the only way he'll be able to get out of bed now. So he'll be in and out of that bathroom for 5 or 10 minutes, and then he'll go to bed, settle down, and he'll be fine. So that brings you to the end of our day whilst Anna is on nights. It's been 7 in a row now. It's been rubbish. I mean, obviously it's been a lot worse for her than it has for us, but Andy's at least getting to spend a little bit of time with her during the day, watching the Disney films in the afternoon, while she's kind of half dozing, half paying attention. Like I said, I've barely seen her. The one good thing about her doing the week of nights is she now has a week off. Every time she does a week of nights, she'll get a week off, which doesn't count towards her annual leave. So she has to do this every couple of months. She'll have to do a week of nights and then get a week off. So we'll get used to it, I'm sure. But I am going to get myself into bed, finish reading my chapter in my wrestling book, maybe watch something stupid on YouTube before dropping off to sleep, because I've got to be up again with another 6 o'clock alarm to go and pick her up again first thing in the morning. As you can see, she put the thing down again. Why I order. Hope you enjoyed that video. I know it's been a little bit different from normal. Can't raise my voice. I'm supposed to be whispering, remember. Hopefully you have enjoyed it though. If you have, make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you've made it this deep into this video and you're new, you're gonna love this channel. And thank you very much for watching.